Hello, hello, good morning. I am here to do a reading for Scorpio for May, the month of May. How's it going, everybody? Angel spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Please help me give a clear, accurate reading for the sign of Scorpio. For May predictions, thank you. We're asking about career, we're asking about love, and we're asking about spiritual guidance. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. Happy to see everybody. Let's check on love in the center, spirit. Looks like there's a transformation coming in some kind of a love situation. And now we're asking for spiritual path. There's the lover. See, you definitely have something changing in your love section. Big transformations. You've got your own card twice. You've got the Ten of Swords and the Death card, right? Okay, so bottom of the deck is Six of Cups. This could be about some kind of love situation that's on your mind. You think about it all the time. Maybe there was some kind of a fight. Maybe you couldn't get on the same page. But I feel like there could be someone coming in offering love. So that is what I see so far. Now, let's look at your career first. Over here, what we have is the World card. So it's like something is ending. You're closing a cycle to something. I feel like this is going to involve some kind of surrender on your part, because I feel like you've been stuck, or you feel stuck somewhere, like in a work situation, right? Because the Eight of Swords is here. And in this card, it's showing you feeling like you're stuck, but you can free yourself anytime you want. But for some reason, I feel like you're hanging on to something here. It could be about money, right? It could be like this, you're hanging on to some sort of a job here. Spirit is asking you to let it go. Like your higher self is kind of guiding you to like let go of it. But I feel like there's something hard about it, like it's a difficult kind of release here. There's some kind of pull to it. Ace of Wands and money. Like this could be like a really great job where you're making lots of money, and you're putting an end to something, right? And cutting yourself free is something that's just not working for you anymore. In your love situation, I feel like you know your value. And I think that you are kind of like riding in some emperor energy here, or you have some kind of emperor energy around you. I feel like there's something that happened in a love situation that hurts you. It was an ending. And I feel like your higher self is kind of like taking you out of that energy. Like you've been in the Three of Swords for long enough, is what Spirit's saying. This is like broken heart situation. Like you've been here long enough. Like you've got to cut yourself free. This has got to change. You have got to transform. So that's what's happening in your love section. You're just sitting here in this pool of tears. Three of Swords, something hurt you. Over in your spiritual advice, you've got the Ten of Cups, which is unconditional love. But you feel like you're not worthy of it. Maybe you have never experienced it yet, This could have something to do with, inner child wounding, but there's something changing. Like there's new information coming in, like you're learning it. It is like childlike energy. It's the Page of Swords, so it could be a message. It could, because pages do mean messages. So maybe there's a message coming in from a lover. It's your wish fulfillment. Something's transforming. There's a new beginning and a tower moment. So it's saying, like, I mean, there's some love coming in here. It is your wish fulfillment. There's a new beginning, and it's shocking. You don't even see it coming. And then it just comes, right? So let's get a little kipper on this and see if we can get like a little bit more information, like over in the work part. Like, what exactly are you ending over here? I feel like you're just closing a chapter to something in work. Like, it could be, I don't know, maybe you're getting a promotion. Tell me about it. Oh, it's poverty consciousness. You're going from poverty consciousness to high honor, like you're being awarded something, right? I feel like there's great fortune coming and is also a journey. So I don't know if you travel for work, but I feel like something at work is like changing. You're getting like this King of Pentacles energy. And I feel like I've read this for you before. Like, there's a lot of money coming toward you, you know? But there is an ending of a cycle, and I think the cycle is the way you feel about yourself, maybe, or the way you feel about money, right? Maybe you've always felt like you didn't have enough, or maybe you feel like you are not enough. I'm not sure. But I feel like you're going to be, well, the high honor card, like honored at your work, maybe you get some kind of praise or some kind of like, I don't know, but great fortune is coming, and you're going on some sort of a journey, a trip, of a vacation, or maybe you travel for work. There's a lot of money coming in and a lot of like fire energy behind it. Um, so that could be great fortune, right? It could even be like just the way it makes you feel, like the high honor, like you're being, I don't know. I guess the smallest way I could say that would be like, I don't know if you get like employee of the month or something like that, some kind of recognition. And I think it kind of changes the way you see yourself too. So it could, whatever this high honor is really changing your viewpoint. Um, I don't think you're stuck at all. In fact, I think this high honor or whatever it is, it's like people admiring you, you're being noticed, right? I think it sets you free. And then here you are as the King of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands, like you're creating your own new beginning here. Like there's something really great going on here. This could also be talking about like walking away from a job that you felt stuck to and walking toward like an independent kind of feeling, like I'm going to start my own business. I'm going to manifest exactly what I want, the life I want. Now, what you have here, King of Pentacles, and then the next card in your love situation is Queen of Pentacles. So it seems to me like, you have some kind of perfect match here, right? However, I feel like you are in the middle of a really big heartbreak right now, or in May. Like something isn't working, something's hurting you. Who's here? Hi. I'm just doing a Scorpio reading right now. I'm going to be doing an extended after this, but I'm not answering questions today. Okay. So let's see who this is. Let's see. What do we want here? We want to know who this Emperor is. Who is the Emperor here? If it is Scorpio, show me some kind of death card. Okay. I think this Emperor is here is because there's been some sort of trouble here, and it's some kind of situation like a crisis or something, and there's conversation coming in, right? Tell me what happened in the Three of Swords. What happened? Why are they still here? It's like Spirit wants you to take you out of the energy of the Three of Swords. There's news, there's movement, there could be a new love. And then there's also this energy of solving a problem. So where spirit is taking you, friendship, happiness, love. So maybe some friends are coming in. It might be a friend from your childhood. Someone you trust, right? Tell me what this Ten of Swords and the Knight of Swords is all doing here. It's like a big, big transformation and it happens very quickly. What is it? It's your energy. It's the way you see about life. Like you're feeling happy, you're feeling successful. You know, this is the love part, right? So this person coming in to like change your vibe, to change your heart, whatever it is, it could be one of your children or a child in your life, that's being sent to you. It's someone who just loves you like unconditional, like, you know, if it's your child, then exactly, right? They just love you. They don't hold any kind of resentment. Well, sometimes they do, but I don't feel it here. There's no resentment here. This person is helping you, Scorpio. So tell me what over here is the Tower. Tell me what's going on over here in the spiritual messages about the Tower. Change. Your principles are changing. Your responsibilities are changing. It's a promise of a good change, it says. What's changing is your limits that you have on yourself. Because I feel like there's some kind of piece of you that doesn't have 100% faith in yourself, or you feel some kind of way. You feel like you're not enough. And I feel like you felt that way since you were a kid. You don't have unconditional love for yourself yet. But I think that's what's coming in this spiritual thing, in this spiritual message. Yeah, there's some kind of news or something. I think you're going to be traveling. I think I got that before. Yeah. So I feel like you're going to be traveling something, going somewhere. Um, if you love somebody that lives far from you, I think you're overcoming that. Like you're figuring out a way to make it work anyway. You know what I mean? Um, there's a lot of growth here. I feel like there's a new beginning. Um, it could be what you want in out of a relationship is changing because you have the Nine of Cups right with the devil, or I mean the Death card, right? So that's telling me like what you want out of a relationship is changing because you've changed. And so what you wanted before is completely different than what you want now. Like at the end of May, you don't even want the same thing, right? Because you're seeing the stuff different. I feel like something really lucky is coming into, like lucky, like the Wheel of Fortune kind of lucky, things turning in your favor. Okay, let's see what we need to know about. I want to know what's going on over here with this journey and this Eight of Swords. Like, why are you there? Well, I feel like this is due to past suffering, right? And I feel like maybe what's happening is you're speaking your truth about it, owning your truth about it. And it makes you realize your value. Once you start speaking about it, I feel like you're walking away from a comfort zone. Your higher self is leading you out of there. Makes sense to me with the South and the North nodes. Let's talk about it for a minute. The South node is in Libra. And so your comfort zone could, while it's in Libra, what the things you might want to walk away from could be like smoothing things over, like always trying to like make everything all right for everybody else at your own expense. Like that's Libra energy. Like I have to make everything better. I have to smooth it all out. I have to. No, you don't. You know, the North Node is in Aries, which is Emperor energy, and you have that right here. So see, like you're walking away from your South Node, which is in Libra, which is, like I said, like I have to make everything balanced and fine for everyone else. You probably learned this as a child. Like maybe you were the one who had to like make sure there was peace in the home. You know what I mean? You learned how to do that at a young age. And it caused you a lot of suffering, is what I'm feeling. But a lot of times when we grow up like that, we carry it with us throughout our life, you know, until we figure out, like, wait a minute, your higher self comes out and says, wait, this isn't really the way it goes. You know, this isn't the way it has to stay. Like you had to learn a lesson here, of course, but you've learned it. It's time to move forward. And where you're moving from the South Node is to the North Node. And that is this energy right here. It's the Emperor. It's that take charge kind of energy, like starting your own business, taking charge of your own life. And I don't give a fuck if you like me or don't like me. You know what I mean? Like you're out of that, like I have to be what other people want me to be. And you're like, well, this is just who I am. End of story. There's something pretty powerful about that energy, right? And we're all being pushed toward it. This energy where we're not scared. We don't care what other people think in this energy of the Aries North Node. We really don't. We're more concerned about what we can do in that Emperor energy, take back our life, manifest the things we want. You know, we can say what our life is going to look like and make it happen. I think that's what you're learning here in the center. And it's going to go very quickly. Like once you figure it out, right? The Emperor, once you kind of feel that energy, I think the rest of this is going to the wayside. Like this pain that you're kind of living in, like this underlying pain, it probably has a lot to do with what I was saying about your childhood. You know, it's funny how that can really fuck us up forever, right? Um, but not if we're tapping in, because our higher self is very, very ready. They're really ready. They're saying, like, you know what? This isn't where we were planning on being. Like, we're here to transcend the mundane. We're here to heal that inner child wounding. Just gotta trust. You gotta trust in divine timing. You gotta go with the flow. I feel like where you're being moved is towards your higher self and the reality of what that really is, right? Which is freedom, which is understanding who the hell you really are at the soul level, and self love because of it, right? You're really kind of understanding like this past like story I was telling myself. I mean, kept me kind of stuck. You're not really going to be stuck after May. There's a lot of stuff changing here. Tell me what this big transformation is here that's happening so quickly for Scorpio. Tell me what it is. What is the change in them? It's about love. It's about your own love for yourself and what you have. So see what I'm saying about your higher self coming in and saying like, we're transcending the mundane right now. The way we look at ourselves in the mirror, the way we feel about our life, the way we feel about everything around us. The sunrise, the sunset, the flowers, the grass, the trees. There's so much abundance just in nature. It's crazy. But the problem with us is that we live in this world that's kind of like, I don't know, well, it's money oriented, it's selfish oriented, right? But what's happening to you, Scorpio, is a big change in the way you see life, the way you see love, the way you see what is around you, right? I feel like there's a transmuting of energy here. It's this Five of Pentacles into the Ten of Cups. This is your spiritual advice. So I feel like what it's saying to you is that there's some piece of you that is scared and kind of like it's this childhood stuff, but it's kind of like you feel like you're not enough. And I think that when your soul is working with you like it is right here, what you're seeing is that you're more than enough. You're not just enough, you're more than enough. You know what I mean? You're loved by the universe. You know, you're loved by your higher self. I feel like your higher self is coming to like help you understand that. I feel like this inner child wounding could be here. I'm wondering too, like, just because of this, I feel like the way you see love is kind of skewed. I think it could be about your parents. Like, look at you as the child and then these lovers. What was your example as a child for lovers? You know, like, was it toxic? You know what I mean? Because sometimes if that's all we know, that's all we get. And Spirit is showing you something different. You see, what you want in love and in life is going through a transformation. Like you're seeing it completely different. What you wanted before or what you thought before. You see, because what you're feeling up here in this Five of Pentacles is I'm not enough. I don't have enough to offer somebody, right? But Spirit is saying, like, that comes from what you saw as a child. Let me help you. Let me help you show you something different, right? So I think like what you want out of life is changing over here, and that's what they're saying. I feel like you have a new beginning coming in love, and it's coming in like a tower moment. I feel like there's a change in the way you feel about yourself. There's a change in the way you look at love and traditions and responsibility and how you feel about you, you know? I feel like you could be somebody who's struggled with depression and feeling limited, right? There could also, this card also could be like a past person returning. So don't be surprised if that happens. Scorpio, I've been seeing that a lot. I mean, we do have Pluto in retrograde. So it could be pretty heavy for you, like rewind, you know, reviewing like old love situations. But what I'm sort of seeing is like whatever it was you saw as a child is what's changing, you know? Hello. Okay, so tell me about this over here a little bit. Yeah, it's Pluto. It is Pluto transforming you, and there is a new beginning, right? So, what's the new beginning about? It's about truth, it's about clarity. Ace of Swords. It could be about some kind of like control issues. Okay, and so what that could mean for you is like either, you know, you have some kind of like need to control situations, or you always choose people that are controlling, right? And so I feel like that is kind of what's changing here. And it could definitely have something to do with your work because there's journey, there's traveling here too. So, and there's traveling in the center too. So I don't know where you're moving to or what kind of movement you're making, but I see a lot of growth, you know, because I mean, the Emperor is here. So if you're feeling like you're vibing in at a Page of Swords, which is your child energy, right? You're ending up being like the Emperor, taking charge and owning your own truth. Like you're realizing who you truly are on this planet, and it's not just nobody, you know? Like every single one of us is important. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here, you know? And I think sometimes when we're children and the way we're raised, and, you know, whether it's the example that you see or it's the way you're treated, it kind of, I don't know, it kind of rocks our world for a while until we finally get that higher self coming out saying, like, man, it's time for us to move. It's time for us to move out of this energy. And that's what I'm seeing happening for you. Let's get some advice for you guys for May. Tell me what's going on. What do they need to know about May energy spirit? For Scorpio, yeah. Wheel of Fortune. It's seriously rocking your world here. It's changing everything. And you know, Wheel of Fortune is good turns of events. You know, it's good. Yeah, there you are, successful. What's changing is the way you see yourself, you know. I feel like you're finding your balance here too. Kind of balance between mind, body, and soul, right? I feel like maybe if you were struggling with yourself before, I feel like you're not now. I see the Ten of Pentacles coming out and kind of being given to you by spirit with that Three of Pentacles. You know, it's just like, doesn't that look like an angel handing him a harp, right? Spirit told me once it's like the music of your own soul. So I kind of feel like spirit is like offering you a gift, right? So I think you're putting an end to whatever has broken your heart, the Three of Cups. I feel like you're putting a lot of energy into it. I feel like maybe you're even like doing a ritual to let it go, whatever it is. 10 of Swords, which is you, right? So this is definitely a ritual, and it's definitely the ending of something. So you're putting an ending to your heartbreak, you know, whatever happened to you when you were little. And you're turning all the swords, or I mean the wands, towards yourself here in this Eight of Wands, which is means that you're manifesting love for yourself, you're manifesting higher vibration for yourself, you're manifesting change. And it's coming in very quick. There could even be something like from the past that's coming back. It's going to be shocking. But I feel like there's a chance for you to make something right with yourself or with someone else. Like with that Pluto in retrograde, it will be bringing back people and opportunities for to respond in a different way. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean anything except for that you can kind of squash the pain, allow it to just dissipate, you know, accept whatever happened that hurt you as kind of like part of your journey, and you made it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm feeling like. So I'm going to go into the extended now, and I'm going to read a little bit more into about this love situation that's coming on in, because there's definitely love here. There's 10 of Cups. There's the Lovers. It could be someone coming from the past. I'm going to take some of these clarifiers off just so they're not in my way. But if you'd like to join me over for the extended...
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
God, I hate that thing. Do you guys have one of those? Anyway, if you would like to come over there, all you have to do is like click on the title of this video, and there's a link down there, so you can click on that and find out about my extended if you want to. If not, have a great day, and thanks for coming. Thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day and a happy May.